Hello, testing. This is JTM Plays. Welcome. If you're here, just say hi. Just say hi. We don't have a game to capture. What's going on here? Let's make sure that this is working. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. Welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. If you're here, feel free to say whatever you like. Backseat gaming is allowed. We're gonna be playing a brand new save here, and we're just gonna hang out for an hour or two. We're gonna see how far we can get in a fresh game. We're gonna play a custom game. It's gonna be realistic mode. We're gonna pick a map, and we're just gonna sit on it and see what we can do. Now, I normally play on the eastern. Where is it? Eastern Coast, USA Eastern Coast. That's normally the map that I play, but I think I want to try something different. Even though I know exactly where the resources are here, and you know, maybe it is a good idea for us to start in this area here. And since we know where the resources are, we can plan to do well. Is what I'm trying to say here. Maybe we can try with a populated eastern zone. Perhaps that might work. Although I never played with the population on. Pre-existing population, that is. But we can give it a shot. We can give it a try. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we are going to play on medium difficulty, but realistic mode. Well, I guess the money amount here is going to be on hard. So we'll play with that. And then we'll keep some things like unsatisfied citizens reaction. We're going to keep that at medium. Energy management, buildings and vehicles are going to be a thing. Water management on. Waste and demolition will stay on. Enable maintenance, seasons, building fires. We're going to set that to normal. Global events, we're going to set that to normal. We don't want our population completely destroyed and eradicated every so often. And we are going to do day and night cycle. That's going to be helpful there. Vehicle availability, we're going to do lock according to start year, and we're going to start in do I want to do 1920? That is early start, but it is way too early. We're going to be having to deal with horses and stuff. Thinking about early start. Maybe, yeah, okay, let's just do it. 1920 early start. Things are going to take a while to do and build, but I think it's okay. And let's jump in. Yeah, okay. I've decided. This is what we're going to do. Man, it's been a while since I played this game, by the way. I got the urge to play this game when I was trying out Transport Fever. I've been looking at Transport Fever 3, and I played a little bit of Transport Fever 2 just now, and then that got me in the mood to play Workers and Resources and just sort of play around with the logistics here and see what we can do. Because Transport Fever is, I think it has some potential. I am just kind of waiting for Transport Fever 3. That is going to be released this year, at least in early access, and I am going to play that on the channel. So I decided, hey, let me try Transport Fever 2, see what this game's all about, because I've never really played a Transport Fever game. So hopefully, it's a good game. I'll play a little bit more off camera as well, and see what Transport Fever has to offer. Oh, this loading screen's taking a while. Did the game just crash? I think it just crashed. Oh, nope. There it is. It's back. And we're live. Whoa. Okay. Well, this is nice. This is nice. That's a nice little town right there. We got some roads already established. That's really cool. I don't know what any of this stuff is. It's like a monument or whatever. Yikes. Washington, D.C., the White House. Oh, boy. What else we got? We got Alexandria here. Okay. Charlottesville, Lexington, Maryland, York, Baltimore, New York, Atlantic City. Ho ho! This is Smithfield and Windsor. This is what I'm used to playing over here. And look at that. There are already some roads established here, which is nice. That's helpful. Okay, we got roads to Smithfield. We got bridges. We even got some bridges. Okay, Richmond over there. And then what do we have over here? We have dead ends that way. Dead ends this way. There is a what's it called? How do we zoom it up? Right? Oh, it's just zoom out. Look down and zoom out. Right? Where is that? Where is that port or that entry? Here we go. Lexington. All right, that's a NATO. And where's the other? Windsor and Smithfield. So that's NATO. There's no other entry here. No, there isn't. Okay. So I mean, we could start from where we always start here. We can start from Windsor or Smithfield, or we can go all the way over here and start from Winchester. Not Winchester. There's another thing here, all the way down at the end of the map, the bottom of the map, that we can gain access to. I know that where the oil is, I believe it's here in Harrisburg. That's where all the oil fields are. But then the problem with that is that we don't have a connection except for this Nordmount location. Is there a what's it called here? Here we go. Montville and New York. You know, this isn't a bad place to start here. Mountville is a good one. And it's already got gravel roads with the ability to link to New York here. Interesting. And this is supposed to be what? This is supposed to be Long Island here. You know, I like the pre-populated map, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's a little cheating, right? It's a little cheesy. There are already 6,442 6,422 population here. All right. Okay. I don't know. I feel a little bit iffy starting with that much population. I think I do wanna just maybe go ahead and start with a fresh map. Nothing pre-populated. So I'm gonna just quit the main menu here and start all over. Really quit? Yes. Okay. So we are going to start. Whoa, back. We are going to start with an eastern coast. And it's going to be empty. We're going to play empty. I want to play empty. All right. So here is where we're going to make some additional changes here. We are, okay, everything's already saved to what we had. The starting year is good. Everything's good. Traffic simulation is complex. Crime and justice, enable, pollution. All right. Are we good here? Money amount, hard. Okay. I think we're all set. We don't have to touch this. Maybe we can start with a little bit more money. Maybe we do start on medium here and start with a little bit extra funds. Yeah. So start new game. Okay, the map loaded pretty quickly here. I guess because we didn't have an issue, or we didn't have cities to generate, which is nice. Let's go over to Windsor and Smithfield. This is where we always start. So this is where we're going to start. So let's start immediately here. We know exactly what we want. I think there's gravel. We can get gravel here, right? But what we want to do is we want to get to oil pretty quickly here. And oil is in this general area right here. This is where we have oil. If we wanted to go and find oil here, we could do this situation. So we go to fossil fuels and we get one of these guys and we zoom in here. Right? We zoom in here. You can see that this is green. That means that there is oil in this land here. And that would allow us to set these pump jacks and create some sort of what's it called? Some sort of system to trade oil and generate some money. But it's not wise. We start with 1.5 million rubles here. What we need to do is focus on getting our city up and running before starting this. And this is pretty decent oil here. We should have some patches close to 100%. I just need to find them. If possible, they would be in some areas over here. The 34%. I know that there are some bigger patches here. Maybe they're a little bit higher. Okay, no, never mind. That's fine. Let's start with this. Roads. We're going to start with our mud roads. These guys are going to come out down this way. And then we are going to branch out immediately over here, which is what we normally do. And we're also just going to go ahead and connect really quickly to our Smithfield NATO area there. Right, that's gonna work for us. What we're gonna do immediately is we're gonna start putting down a road depot, so that we can get moving with the transfer. Or is it the construction offices that come first? Now I forget. I do know that we want a free gas station, so let's get that in here. All right, this guy can just live right here. There we go. All right. All set. Now we want to get a depot really quickly Oh, hello. Back like we never left. Welcome back to the pain and suffering. Hopefully we can get someplace in this playthrough here. All right, so let's go ahead and get a quick little free road depot, which will live right here, right? So we want to get the following things going. Man, I don't remember. There's no connection to the customs house. What do you mean there's no connection to the customs house? There is a connection to the customs house. Is this not connected here? You are connected there. Purchase a new vehicle or mechanism. All right, that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a couple of things here. We want to find a gas truck. Or wait, it's not this road depot that we need. It's a distribution office, right? So distribution office, construction, demolition. Where is my distribution office? It's gonna be here, right? Refueling. Where are the free distribution offices? Ah, here. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna get this free distribution office. This will live right here. You're gonna be just for my my gas needs and simple things, right? So we're gonna purchase a vehicle here. We're gonna show all for oil tank, and we're gonna get ourselves a Rubalt. Is this the best guy here? Yeah, he's the best one. All right, nice quick little refueling guy here that can go and pick up oil and then deliver it here. Yeah, that should be good. Unpause so that this guy can come out, and we're going to load at the customs office and unload at the gas station. Perfect. Okay, so that's all set. Now we want to get construction offices, right? Construction offices, we're going to go with the free ones. Here we go. And we're going to get a couple of these guys. They can live right here. They can all live right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then how do we flip this again? Flip is T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're, like I said, we're not going to deal with horses. I don't think I want to deal with horses. So that's not going to happen. Purchase a new vehicle or mechanism. Here, we're going to get the buses here. All right. These guys are going to move people around. They're going to move our workers. 4 buses. I think that's what we need. Here, we are going to get concrete mixers. And we're just going to get the best ones, right? Immediately. We only need probably 2 of these. Here, we are going to get the covered hulls. And we'll just, like, again, we'll get the best ones here because I know that we'll need them. Here, we would want to get... Let's also just hit play here so these guys can start coming down and doing the refueling that they need to do. All right, here we're going to need open holes, and we're just going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get the max of that. Over here, we're going to go and get dumpers. We're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a lot of those. Over here, we need cranes, probably. Personal car, open haul, horse-drawn. Road cranes are important, but in order to get road cranes, we need to get horse feed. So we are going to get a couple of these. We'll probably get all 4, and then what we'll do is we'll pause here for a second, And we need to get refueling set up for these guys. So logistics, where is refueling? In roads, right? Refueling for horse-drawn carriages will be this guy right here. Horse feeder. And I guess you can just live right here. Right? And then now we will need a... is it an open hall that allows for getting animal feed? No, it's going to be a covered hall, right? So, covered hall, you can bring in crops. Yes, so we'll get one covered hall here. That, you can now do this. You can come here and unload horse feed, right? Yeah, perfect. All right, so lots of vehicles going to start coming in. We're going to be doing lots of things here. I do want to get another, maybe another entry or exit here to be able to do some things. But anyways, I think we're good with the buildings, right? Except that we need to go ahead and specify resource building. So resource here, and then we can copy, and then we can paste all those settings here, and then we should be fine. Now, let's pause the game really quickly. Let's set up our electrical, right? The electrical. We want to get a high voltage switch, and we're going to make this high voltage switch a big high voltage switch. Why does he have to be a big high voltage switch? Because we want to pull lots of cables from here at any given point. So just might as well plan for the future. So I'm going to do, I'm going to do this here, and then I'm going to get a road from here connected to here, and then maybe from here to there. All right, we'll set up what we need here in terms of power infrastructure. We want to have the best of the best immediately from the start. Let's go ahead and wire up everything here. So we're going to get a high voltage line. It's going to be the maximum of 8 watts because that's what we can afford. So you can just go right there, and now you have provided power to my switch from, you know what, this should be a priority switch, right? Eventually it needs to be a priority switch, because if we get power at any given moment, we want to no, never mind. You know what? Never mind. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Okay. So from here, what we want to do is we want to get a power transformer. Yeah. So this power transformer. Is this correct? Is this what I'm looking for? Electric substation is not what we want. Or is it? It is the power. It is, this is what we want, right? These are underground wires. These are above ground wires. This is cancellation. It is a transformer, man. Okay, I'm going crazy here. Oh, medium voltage switch. Okay, so we do need a transformer as well. I'm not crazy, right? All right, I'm not crazy. That goes there. And then from there, it's not a substation, but what am I doing here? High voltage wires. I'm totally forgetting what we need to do here. Yeah, it is a transformer. I don't know why I'm going crazy here. All right, anyways, that's fine. We got our construction offices ready and set, right? You guys are coming in. You're going to be refueled. That's all good. Let's go ahead and do the next thing. The next thing is planning our city, right? We're going to plan our city really quickly. Let's go ahead and, well, we can follow this path here, right? I think so. Okay. Do we have shortcuts set? I forget. We do. So I can remove this. Yeah, there we go. Remove. All right, I do want to follow this path here, this road. So here. Okay, there you go. That's all set. These guys are coming in. They're going to do some stuff. And we have our construction offices there. Good. Do we need anything else for the time being? Do we need a maintenance office? Do we need any of this stuff? We do want to get a road depot. Yeah. Okay, we got that. We got that going. What I do want to get is trains immediately. So we got to figure out what our industry is going to be. Now we have gravel immediately here available to us. We can come here and set up a gravel factory. That would be that could make us some money, but it's not going to make us a ton of money. What we really want is we want to get to the oil that's all the way over here. And the best way to go about doing that is to get a train track going right away. But I don't even know if we can get that built in a million years. All right, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do this here. We're going to go ahead and get a heating plant. Heat exchanger, heating plant. I'm going to go for the big heating plant right away. Yeah, I think so. I think big heating plant is what we need to get here. All right, so we're going to get this thing right here. And... oh no, that's in the way of my rail there. So can we just put this right over here? Yeah, we'll put that right there. We're gonna get a aggregate, not gravel, aggregate storage, right? We want to go for storages. So aggregate storage, small aggregate storage. This would need power though, but we could go with this. Well, this guy could go right here, and this we can supply coal here, not a problem. All right, you are going to be oh, I can't set anything first. Yeah, beforehand, right? No. All right. So this we'll need the following utilities here. We'll need sewage. We will need water. We will need all right, that's sorted. We will need garbage. All right, we will need dump. Nope. I feel like I'm missing something besides that. Oh, power. Right, we need power here. So we would need a substation right over here. Okay, and this one's pretty simple. We could go ahead and get some medium voltage from right here. Right? That is a transformer. Yeah. Get some medium voltage wires from here onto a medium voltage switch, which can live right here. And then we can get a substation, like I said, right there. All right, so you will go right there. This guy can just come to there. And then that should be all set. Let's go ahead and approve whatever projects we have going on. Start construction of planned infrastructure. Good. All right, so we have power, we have sewage, and we have yeah, we got a sewage tank there. Okay. What we need is, this is a switch, not a substation, right? So this is wrong. First of all, cancel. Yeah, we want to delete this guy. We want to delete this thing right here, which is 2. This needs to be a water substation, which is this guy right there. All right, we're going to pause this. Build a medium sewage pipe. Yeah, that is what we want, but we want this switch first, right? Switch that can go. Oh, why does this need to have a path? Why can't you just be on the road itself, man? Sewage switch, sewage pump, sewage tank. Right, yeah, okay, that's the problem. Alright, let's get a sewage switch right here. Doesn't matter. Where's the path at? Yeah, so you can go right there. We can get a water substation. Just small substation. Yeah, we built that already. It's a water switch that we want. So water switch can go right over here, wherever our water's coming from, which I don't know. But that's fine. Okay, you can go right here. All right. All right, sorry about that. Just had to answer a quick little message there. All right, yeah, so we have this switch here, right? That I want to deal with. I think I want to remove... Yeah, I want to remove these guys. I think we need to do it a little bit differently. Oh, well, not the power substation. Not the power substation. That needed to be... That needed to stay. So electric substation, you can stay. There, and then you can go like there, right? And we can go ahead and approve that. It's this thing right here. So the water substation is what I want to figure out first, because we need to get water there via pipe, and the pipe is over here. So what I don't know is where. Man, I kind of really want to get. I kind of really want to get this sorted properly. I'm just gonna put it there. So put it there. Right? That switch can live there. That's fine. All right. I play with minimal population just to make the towns be alive for ambience, unless one transfer them to boost their own city. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I felt like just because getting your population in and staying is part of the problem, right? But I know there are many ways of playing the game. For me, it felt a little bit cheesy. Okay, all right. So are these guys doing stuff yet? Yeah, the loyalty mechanic is a little bit iffy, right? You got to deal with that. But I think you can turn that off in the settings. Tommy, you should be able to do that. Vehicle, population, education, simulation, traffic, realistic mode, research. There's something here about loyalty. I think it's this one here, the unsatisfied citizen reaction. Or maybe I'm wrong. But okay, all right. So are we doing construction yet? Are you guys starting to do the things? I hope so. There are many projects that need to happen. Okay, so we have winter small aggregate storage. We're going to get coal here once that is constructed. This is going to be our heating plant, and our heating plant is going to get whatever it needs right here. We're going to get power, we're going to get water, we're going to get sewage. So with that, we should be fine. Now we could get a technical office, right? I think we need to get a technical office here really quickly. So maintenance, technical office. We could put one right here. Right, this guy could service the sewage and the garbage. So purchase new vehicles here. We're gonna get a sewage cistern here. We're gonna get a big one. We're gonna get a waste truck. Sure. I mean, what's the amount that they can carry here? 4 tons, 4 tons. 20 miles per hour, 20 kilometers per hour. Oh, but this one can carry so much more. Oh, that's the empty weight. Sorry. Yeah, definitely this T4065. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get one of those, and then we'll also get a water cistern, and this guy can provide the water to our citizens. For now, we're not gonna build any pipes. I don't think we need any pipes for now. All right, so this switch is just there for show. This guy is also there for show. I'm just gonna remove him. We don't need him, not at the moment. You can't turn it off. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't think citizens leave, right? They don't leave if your loyalty is too low. But it's good to have them loyal for the boost, like you said. All right. So what do we got? What do we got? We got heating plant. What do we want next? We want to. Do we need a water treatment center here? Water loading, unloading. I think we do need a water treatment center. And then can we get big water pumping station? Water substation. Where's the treatment plants? Here we go. Sewage treatment. Sewage loading. Water treatment. Water treatment. Here we go. Small water treatment. This guy. These 5 workers. We could put them over here. Right? And then I know that there is a well. Can we access a well here? Big water pumping station. Underground reservoir. No, we're looking for a well. Ah, here we go. Big water well is what we want. All right, so where can I find water, high water quality? Here. This is actually pretty decent right here. So this guy could live right here. Right? So we would get water from here. Okay. That's all set. Let's confirm that. Big water well into a water treatment, and then to the I guess we get a water switch right here, right? Into water switch, into another water switch. Okay, and then we can just feed this into here, and then that one's free, and this one has a couple of open spots. I think that works. Right? Yeah, that works. So, where were we in terms of this? Now, we need to measure 800 meters here. Where is construction terrain tools? This thing right here. So, we need to measure 800 meters from this heating plant. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem, right? So right here is 800 meters away. Okay. So that's where we need to... This is where our limit is. Let's make sure we put a road here. No housing past this road. All right, so housing just has to be over here. And let's just continue this road here to right there. This guy will go right here. This road can continue off of here. Okay, we'll get some housing right here. And yeah, then we should be fine. Give me heat pumping station. Heat exchangers, actually. All right, big old heat exchanger right here. All right. We're also going to need, let's see, underground pipes, right? From here to here. Is that good? That is good. Confirm. No pumps needed, I would think, from there to there. All right. So, what is next here? You know, that heat exchanger might be in a bad spot. But then again, it might not be. Because if we want to reach... We might just want to get another heat pump there, just in case. This heat pump station can accept heat. Does that heat pump require workers? No, right? Neither does the exchanger. Okay. So we don't have to worry about that then. This guy can handle 300 as far as heat per minute or per whatever the amount is. I think so, right? Okay. So that's all good. We now need to maybe unpause the game and let these guys get to building. Because this is going to take a while. Let's speed the game up a little bit. All right. We do want to get water loading, unloading station. Maybe. But we do want to get a water substation all the way down here. Where our city's going to be. So first, let's build a switch. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. We want a footpath here. All right, that guy's just gonna be for future planning. Okay, all right, so these guys are all set. Where are you guys going? What are you? Oh no, they're going all the way up top to be able to cross here because I don't have a cross path here. What's going on? Come on, guys. Come on. That's bad. All right, you guys can just cross there, turn around and do whatever you need to do. Yikes. All right, so that's all set. Do we have any more infrastructure issues? I hope not, right? Let's make sure we have a secondary path here that that we can use later on. Okay. What else do we need here? I mean, do we want to get more... Do you want to get more trucks for building? Should we work on a construction office immediately? Because I think construction office is a good old big old construction office would be good at the start here to help with a lot of logistics. And we don't have the distribution center option to do anything of any sort of distribution assignments yet. But what we could do is start gravel road building, and we can assign a couple of construction offices to only focus on gravel roads, right? I think that would be helpful. So these guys are empty, right? Yeah. We will do a gravel team. What are we doing here? Gravel. So for gravel, we need open hulls. No, we need a bunch of dumpers. We need dumpers. We need... Oh no, I think I bought that incorrectly. All right, let's just do this guy, right? Let's do this guy. How do we edit the name here? If I wanted to edit this name, I want you to focus on roads. Footpaths and roads, right? So footpaths and nothing else. Roads and footpaths. Within 3,500 meters. Cancel assignments, assign new construction. All right, so this team here. Purchase new vehicle or mechanism. So we want a bus, first of all. All right. We want a dumper, maybe two. We want open haul. We don't need open haul. It's just dumpers, right? Yeah, it's just dumpers. All right. So, let's get to paving gravel. We'll start here. Confirm that, and we'll do that. And then we could probably just go ahead and do this whole road here to the bottom. All of that can be paved. All of this can be paved as well. So that team here is going to be doing the work of roads and footpaths. And then if these guys are available, they can help, right? If they're available, they can help. I also just want to get all these guys up to 3,500 meters. Just to make sure that they're covering everything. Okay, and then I set, what did I set here? Are these all dumpers or open holes? How about we just get some more dumpers here? The T40s. I don't have excavators. Actually, good idea. Good call. Let me get an excavator here. They're just really, really slow, but I think we do get them from here. So purchase a new vehicle. Used, maybe? Oh, yeah. What about new? 4,000 versus used. 3,000. I think it's just better to get the new. Oh, excavators as well. So let's get 2 bulldozers, 2 steam shovels. Did we have a connection here? We do have a connection, right? Yeah. All right. So, this thing right here, we purchased this thing. We can now say purchase vehicle listing. Can I tell you where to go? Loads onto flatbed, change depot. So you go there. You go there. Okay, so you go there. You go here. You go here. You go here. All right, so did we get that? These guys should be coming slowly, but they'll come. All right. Just to make sure that these guys can get to over here, I want to make sure that this road is connected to this road. Perfect. Should we start city planning now or what? What's the next step here? We don't have a defined industry yet, but I think what we need to do is clothing. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts to that. That is the solution. All right. These guys are all set. I guess the only thing missing for our little road construction crew is getting the workers over to where they need to be. There's just so much going on right now. Okay, so our next project is getting power over to our city, which is going to be down here. We want to get another high voltage switch right around here. And this can be a small one. This doesn't need to be a big one. So we can get high voltage there. We can get the cable from... Even though we have a transformer there, though. Oh, you know what? We could do with the transformer. We don't need this high voltage switch, so we can get rid of this. What we need is a medium voltage switch, like this, right? And then from there, we go substation. We go substation over here. And that substation should be able to handle all of that, all of the electricity needs. Confirm. Alright, so we have power, we have water. Do I want to get a water pipe all the way down here? I mean, I probably should, right? Let's see, so we would go from here all the way to here. Confirm that. All right, so that's water. Yeah, no asphalt, of course. Since the vehicles are too small, are too slow, they can't utilize the full speed of asphalt. So that is true. What I do need here is a bus stop. Or do I want to start, man, do I want to start building my rail immediately? I feel like I have to. Let's see. I mean, might as well just go ahead and start building the city now, right? And then we'll plan for everything after we have a decent amount. Let's go with that. So we want to go with this quality of flats. 87% is what we want to do. Just kind of right off the bat. We want to get the higher quality flats. This gets 80, 70. This one gets 89, but the population is only 10. So I think we do want to just go with medium, large residentials for 145. It's expensive. We want to go here, flats, bricks. Oh, what about these though? 80, 80, 80, 80. These are all 80, 85. All right, so it's gonna be bricks. It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be these guys. So what I want to do is I want to get some sort of situation going here. So I want to do something like this. So prefab there. I mean, I don't know if that works, right? Can that work? They don't need pathing. Oh, they do need pathing here. They do need some sort of space. So I can remove this. And this. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll get footpaths from here to there. Okay, and then what I'll do here is I'm gonna get the big bus station. So bus platform here. I think that's a good spot for that. Okay, and then what I can do is I can grab pick up building infrastructure, connect two pieces, copy area, copy this thing, and we're going to rotate it and put it right here. Okay. And then what we could do is just go ahead and let's see. We want to get their needs met here. So shopping center, we want to get a big shopping center. Small shopping center, this guy. Small shopping center, small grocery, restaurant, nope. Small shopping center. I mean, we want to get the biggest one, right? Max amount of visitors, 100, 180, 30. This one's 180. Small shopping center. I hate that these things have the same names and they're like almost practically the same thing. 100, 180, 100. I mean, this thing's pretty big. But we could put this right here. Everyone should be able to access that, no problem. Let me make sure I have a road here in between. Okay, so you have connection. And you have connection. Alright. So that's good. Oh, this one has one entrance or two entrances? What is the situation here? No? Okay, this is fine. And then for this small shopping center, we would get, I guess, storage? Is it the meat storage that we want to get here? A cold storage? Here we go, meat storage. So we want to be able to get both of these things, actually. Can we use both of these entries? I mean, we can if we delete this. Cancel road here. Let's try this again. Shopping center. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Right. So the shopping center. Was it that one? Here? No, that one's 100. This one's 180. All right. So this is the big one. Here. That allows us to get meat storage and also a small warehouse for other things. So, warehouse, meat storage. This thing can live right here. Okay, and then we can get a small warehouse for the other things. Oh my god, that's massive. A small warehouse, please. Tiny little warehouse. Where are you? No, this thing is so good, so big. Where's the small one? Ah, here it is. Okay. This one's still too big. Will this not connect here? Too sharp of a turn. So... it's this small one. Ah, this is very annoying. Okay. Do I need to flip this thing? I think I do. So give me the shopping center again. 180. All right. It is what it is. Food and storage, meat storage. Meat storage and then food storage. Food factory. Warehouse. Technically we don't need the warehouse, but I like to have it. I like to have it so we have a decent amount of stuff stored at all times. Right? Because this is what? This is an extra 70 tons of alcohol, 70 tons of clothing, and then this one is not that much. Yeah, 15 electronics. So yeah. All right, give me that small storage. Where are you? Once again, I am lost. Here we go. Right. So you can go here. Okay, we can remove this little thing right there. And then we can also get the bar. The pub. We can get alcohol in here. And we can get you Oh no, you don't have a connection. Spa Cafe. All right, no big deal. We'll just get the pub. We'll just keep the pub right here. What else could we store at the storage though? Because I might want you at a different location then. Right? What did we have there? Mechanical parts, plastics, electric composition, explosives, bread, fabric, chemicals. Okay. No, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do the next thing, which was the pub. And you could go. Ooh, you can go right here. Okay. What else do we want here? I know that we are going to want education stuff here. So the first thing we want is a big old kindergarten right in the center here. We will also want a school. School makes sense, right? Right here in the middle. To me, it makes sense. All right. Any other very important items? Orphanage, school, kindergarten. All right, fire station and stuff, that can all go over here. Let's actually put you at the edge here. Maybe here, actually. We'll put you in the middle between our industries and our town so that you can cover whatever you need, right? And then workers should be able to get here, no problem. I don't see an issue with that. So you can go there. We'll also get a big police station. Right over here. Right over here makes the most sense. Yeah. Okay. We'll get a footpath right here just to make sure that everyone can reach their destinations. From the city. We might even want this whole thing pasted on this side as well. And then we have two big old cities that we can have a decent amount of population, right? Yes, utility, trash, heat, all of that I will set up here at the end, or almost near the end. Can I maybe I can move these guys a little bit closer in and then put a playground in the middle here. Right, you can put some playgrounds right here. Or maybe they could just go off the edge or to the side somewhere. I'll put a sport hall right here. Just to satisfy our friends. Okay, so what is next? We have alcohol, shopping center, meat storage, heat exchanger, a heat pump, kindergarten, school. What else do we need? Ah, fire station. No, clinic. Can't forget the clinic. So we'll go ahead and get a hospital. Right over here. Yeah, and we'll get a road right here, which we can connect with this. Okay, this hospital should be accessible by everyone, or maybe we want to put them over here. Also, let me make sure I have some pathing, some room for pathing here. Why are you not connecting here? Do I have anything here? There's nothing there. Oh, it's this road here. Okay, that's fine. And then we can just do all of this. Oh, wait a second. Cancel. Cancel, cancel. Okay. So this works, I think. I'm eating into this zone right here. I kind of wanted to get another city here, or another block. Because how many populations do we have here? I think this is 110. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1,000. Almost 1,000. 9. No, if it's 8, it's 880. Okay. So then I guess this hospital and whatever that was need to be moved, because I'm going to need more population. I'm going to need a heck of a lot more population here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Copy area. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to put this right over here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll just get this path connected to here. check that I have. Yeah. Oh, nice catch. Get citizens. No. So I got to do that for all these guys, or we're gonna go broke. All right. Okay. All right. So what did we have here? We had it. We had a hospital and we had something else. This is the pub. Ah, we had a sports center thing here. Okay, that's fine. So you can keep that. What we want to get is state infrastructure. We want to get that hospital. So hospital. You could live right here. No, you don't like that? You don't fit? You could fit though. If I got rid of this right here. Or I could put you right here. Yeah, there. This gives us access, or gives everyone access to this right here. If I just do a path from here to there to there. All right, so that's all set. Why is this cutting off like this? Okay. Anything else? Can we fit that sports center back in there? Sport hall. Yeah, we should be able to. There you go. All right. So what else we got here? We got a big police station. We got a Beverly fire station. Anything else? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Do we need anything else here? No. This just needs a path here. All right, just tidying things up here, just to make sure everyone has access to everything. Same thing over here now. Ooh. How do we... You just got to make sure everyone has a connection here, right? This building, everyone can go to the center. There you go. Okay. I think this is good. We should be fine here, except we need to make sure that we have heating and everything is fine with heat exchangers. Let's look at our overlays. Heat. Oh, we can't even look at this yet. Construction offices, notification center. Where did we look at stuff here? Building properties. No. I guess we just need to look at this, right? Here we go. So heat. Everyone has heat. You have power. Walking distance. Sewage. No sewage. Okay, I gotta get sewage in here. Plumbing, sewage tank. Oh, yeah, you can live right here. That's not a problem. Water? Did we say anything about water? Nope. We can get a water substation over here. All right. What else do we need here? Are we missing anything else? I think that's it, right? Electricity. Everyone has electricity, right? Oh, you don't. Okay. Well, we can get another substation here. Right in the center. And then we'll get some underground cables. I'm okay with that. For now, we'll deliver... Oh, actually, what is it? This is water, right? Yeah, we can get water pumped in here. From here. Okay. Sewage, we don't have a sewage location yet. What is next? I think we're pretty much all set here. Cinema and university. Good call there. Culture. Cinema. 30. Let's go with this cinema here. We should have space for this somewhere, right? Anywhere should really work. This guy, ooh, we could fit you right there. Yeah, why not, right? Cinema and university. So, medium residential, large residential, shopping center. Where is university? State infrastructure universities. So we'll get the technical university. Maximum amount of students. It's this big boy. Oh my god, that's huge. So we could put you right here. What would you be missing here? Heat. No water. Sewage. What, really? No water from this substation? That's kind of silly. Oh, he's off like by a centimeter. All right. Let's get that. Let's get that university back. I mean, we could do with a smaller technical university. We don't need the big one, right? Small is fine. Let's go with this. And then we'll do headquarters of the party. We'll do this guy right here. And then that should be fine. Courthouse. Can we fit you in right here? You should probably be next to the police station, right? And then prison. Pretty crazy, but we can fit a prison right here. All right. And then that should be fine. Over here, we're gonna need no connection to the customs house. Really? Why is there no connection? Oh, okay, I get it. Because this is still being built. All right, that's no big deal. I think we're good here. The last thing that we're gonna need is we're gonna need to set up our garbage, right? So big stands, pretty much everywhere that we can. Let's go ahead and confirm all of that. We're gonna get a big garbage can right over here. One for you. Do you get everyone here? You don't. I mean, these guys only really need the small ones, right? I think I do want gravel footpaths. Because even though they don't have that much high range, they are much better than the mud ones, especially when it rains. All right, let me get these garbage cans sorted. This thing. Do we want the big garbage cans here though? I mean, we might, right? Let's just get rid of this. We'll do small ones here. All right. Let me get the big boys out of the way first, right? So we want to get all of these things, right? Here, this guy will give access to the police station and the fire station. Well, if we did it here, then we have access to, yeah, then you also have access to that. All right. Do you have access to garbage? I don't think so. Okay. I think that gets us sorted with garbage. All right, let's unpause. Let's let the game run. Oh man. Oh, okay. So you mean go brick, not asphalt. I forgot brick was an option. But I think this is good. This is good for now. What I didn't add is a bus stop here, which I'm going to need because we have water treatment and yeah, so let me get a bus stop right here. General cargo bus stop. Normal bus stop. All right, that might be the way to go here. And we can do this. Oh. All right. Not gonna work. Try again. Bus. We could do it right here, right? We just need to break this road here. Yeah. So if we do 1, delete, and we could do bus stop. here. And then that should be all set. All right, this is all good stuff. I think we made great progress here. In terms of planning out our first city and things like that. I think we got to wait until everything is built so that we can look at what's missing in the overlays, right? Because we're not going to be able to see anything. No sewage flow, nothing yet. No garbage, nothing. But we can click on. You can click on this. See who's getting what. Everyone gets water. Alright, everyone should be covered for sewage. Yeah. And everyone should be covered for power. Okay. All right, we're in a good spot. All we need to do now is wait, right? Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Things are flowing. Things are going, right? Are we okay here? What I really maybe want to do is also plan out the constructions office, and then all of the resources. Maybe get that stuff going as well. I think I do want to get a big old constructions office going. $24 vehicle constructions office might be the way to go here. We can put that right here. Yeah, we can put that right there. And we can put a rail construction, helicopter, cement plant, concrete, asphalt, brick. Where's the maintenance stuff? It's gonna be on roads, right? Technical office. Yeah, where is the maintenance office here? Vehicle maintenance, right? Bus end station. Oh, we need to get one of these. Totally forgot about it. We can put this right here. You need anything else besides power? I think that's it. Just power, right? So you could live right here. Yeah, I think we gotta wait on most of that stuff. What I am gonna do is probably plan on the following. I'm gonna plan out my train station. Yeah, this works. So that's my train station area there. Just give me a second, guys. Gotta answer another call here. Okay, so we have this. We want to get, we're going to need a train depot. So we could put this right here. Perhaps maybe over here. It needs power, so we can go here. All right, and then we need a train aggregate, train construction. What's this thing called? The construction office for trains. Rail construction. All right, this guy needs some other stuff. It needs, does this need garbage? Yeah, right, because people work there. All right, so sewage, water, and electricity. Okay. All right. I think that is a good setup there for my trains. Let's just confirm this for now. And what we'll do is with the factory, we're gonna just set this up right here. This will be our little factory area right here. All right, roads are being built. We're making some progress here. I'm wondering here though, can I get my track builder? Can I just purchase this now and have it sit there for a little while? Track builder. Is this the disassembled track builder? I think it is. I'm gonna buy that. Just gonna have it sit there for a little bit. In terms of gravel, I do plan on getting gravel set up in this general area right here. I don't know if it's worth it to get a train and set up a an export of gravel, but it's definitely something on my list. Maybe it's something I can get going. I'm not sure yet. This is my 5th time playing this, and generally I'm having the same layout all the time. All right. Am I missing anything? Unfortunately, I am going to have to go here, but I will be back tomorrow with another live stream, and we can continue this playthrough together. Thank you guys so much for helping. And yes, we are making progress, just not fast progress, right? We can't rush this thing. Everything has to fall into place, or we'll have wasted our time here. Okay, let's end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern till 5 p.m. Eastern. 2 hours. 2-hour stream is the most that I can do, unfortunately. Gotta go get the kids now. All right. Thank you guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment, and I will check you out in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.